places. All right, we're gonna cause that. All right, because the Most High is gonna give us that power. All right, that physical, spirit, and spiritual power. All right, to take care of the other nations. That's gonna be the equalizer. That's what's not equalizer, because we ain't gonna be on an equal playing field with you other nations. That's gonna set us above you other nations. All right, and that's how we're gonna be able to go around the whole entire planet Earth enslaving every last one of you heathens.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries.
And he shall wound the heads of many countries. You leaders. All right, those leaders, the Most High is gonna take you and he's gonna put you into slavery. All right, because right now you ruling all over the people. All right, you got everything at your disposal, but in the kingdom of heaven, the Most High is gonna flip the script to show you that he's the fair power. All right, because you think you kings, all right, you princes of you other nations. You think the Most High is gonna allow you to keep that authority? You're gonna be put into subjection. All right, and you're gonna be put into a perpetual slave state. Because even after 1,000 years, when you are given leeway, all right, to go into your own lands, following the laws of the scriptures, the laws of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you still gonna have to pay reverence, give reverence to the nation of Israel, and pay tribute. All right, get that in Jeremiah 30:16.
Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
And that's talking about every nation, all right? Because the scripture said, out of all the nations, it hath not been done what have been done unto Jerusalem, all right? And you just read the book of Judges, all right? All nations had us in slavery at one point or another, and the Most High is going to recompense you, all right? He's going to have you be devoured. All they that devour thee shall be devoured. Continue.
All right. And all thine adversaries.
All that adversary, which is, we just read Psalms 83. That's our adversaries. All the other nations of the earth.
That's right.
Continue.
Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee.
So every one of them shall go into captivity. So that scripture right there proves that all you other nations are going to be slaves under the nation of Israel. Continue.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
And they that spoil us is going to be a spoil. All right, you're going to be robbed, just like you robbed us of our inheritance, of our gold, our silver, our land. The same thing is going to happen to you, but on a greater scale. Continue.
And all that prey upon thee.
And all these nations is preying upon us once again through the Spirit. Read Psalms 83rd chapter. That shows you all the nations are confederate against the nation of Israel. They come together in a conspiracy. All right, they're in one consent to destroy the nation of Israel from being a people, for being a people on the earth. All right, continue.
And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
So the Most High is going to turn the tables, and now it's going to be time for you to be preyed upon. All right, and guess what? Your false idols, your false gods, those statues that you worship, they ain't going to stand up for you in that day to deliver you from the hands of the power of Israel, which is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, and from his people, which the Lord is going to turn our spirit up, all right, to make us mighty men, to make us extraterrestrials on earth, and he's going to sick us on you other nations. All right, that's it on that. Finish Psalms 37.
Psalms 37 and 10.
Verse.
For yet for a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place.
Yeah, we're gonna diligently consider this place. Like, wait a minute, wasn't that place that this devil had us in captivity, that he ruled over us, that he had us in fear? All right, the shadow of death, where we feared for our life on a continual basis, where we was continually oppressed. All right, where we had no mercy from this devil. All right, we're gonna diligently consider his place, which his place is America. All right. Continue.
And it shall not be.
Why is it not going to be? Because 200 million nuclear missiles is going to be shot on this wicked, filthy society, all right, for all its wickedness. And if the so-called white men haven't done anything, America is going to be destroyed solely based on the upliftment of homosexuality. That's why we entitled this show, all right, Modern Sodom will not get a pardon by the Lord, even though the so-called white men's pardoned it, all right, homosexuality, but the Most High ain't with that. All right, and that's why this place ain't gonna be. One of the main reasons this place ain't gonna be. All right, you have something?
Go
ahead, brother.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 6. When the ungodly perished, she is talking about wisdom. When the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man who fled from the fire which fell down upon the 5 cities.
That's right. Which was the 5 cities? Sodom, Gomorrah, Zeboam, what was it? Admah,
and Zoar.
And Zoar. All right, but Sodom and Gomorrah was the two main cities.
Right.
All right, that the Most High rained on nuclear fire, which He's created in the heavens, and He rained upon them cities. All right, why? For the act of homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality, pedophilia, incest. So the Most High, because Abraham, all right, Lot used to live in Sodom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then Lot, the scriptures say that he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. The wickedness that he had to deal with while living in there. So Abraham, he begged the Most High, basically said, Lord, if there's 10 righteous in the city, would you spare it?
He started at 50.
Yeah, he started at 50. He said it's 50, and he went down to 10 to 1. But the reason Abraham did that was to spit so Lot could be spared from that destruction. Because Abraham knew that there wasn't 50 righteous in that city. He knew there was only 1, which was Lot. So he basically was reasoning with the Lord that if there's 1 person that's righteous in a city, will you hold the destruction off for a time till that man leaves that city, which was talking about Lot and his household. Continue.
Yep. Who fled from the fire which fell down upon the 5 cities.
Yeah, Lot fled from the fire that fell upon the 5 cities. The angel said, "Look, take your stuff." All right. He went to his son-in-laws. Yeah, look, but it said he was one that mocked.
Yeah, they were wicked.
They was like, man, this guy's full of shit. These dudes joking. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, Lot. Whatever, father-in-law. So he said, man, fuck that. So he left them alone. Then he grabbed his 2 daughters and his wives, and the angel said, look, you keep walking and don't turn back. All right, don't turn back to see what's going on. The angel didn't say the judgment for not turning back, but he said, look, just don't turn back. And guess who turned back? That's what the scripture said. Remember Lot's wife.
Yeah.
All right, which that applies to you so-called black women, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, showing that you don't have no faith in the Lord and you have no what's the word I'm looking for? You have no discipline. That's the word I'm looking for. Or character. You have no this. All you have to do is keep looking straight. But but she was looking back onto the life that she used to have. All right, she didn't want to give up what she had, and that's the same thing. Being comfortable. That's the same thing in America. These women ain't gonna come into the truth and believe in the Lord because they don't want to give up wearing tight jeans and wearing makeup,
getting all that attention,
being sluts, talking shit, having authority over a man. They ain't trying to give that up. All right, because they sold their soul from back in the garden. All right, so they ain't trying to give that up. That's why the scriptures say you forget about your wife, man.
Of whose wickedness even to this day the wasteland that smoketh is a testimony.
It is a testimony of how not to fucking deal. All right, how not to live your life. All right, what happens if you break the laws of the Most High? It was a testimony because them heathen wasn't given the laws, right? But why did the Most High destroy that? To make that testimony that, look, you Israelites, you ain't supposed to be no damn faggots, man. It says, the scripture said, a harlot shall not be of the daughter of Zion or Sodom among the males.
Right.
And that ain't just talking about, it just says a man ain't supposed to be faggots. You lesbians are included to that because Paul said that women burning their lust. Get that quick fast.
Leaving the nature.
Yeah, leaving the nature of a man. All right, burning in lust, leaving the nature of a woman, burning in lust one toward another, and the women even just we're gonna read it.
Yeah,
to get it.
All right, this is Romans 1 verse 26. Matter of fact,
just go right to the point.
Okay, 1 verse 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections.
Yeah, the Most High gave you up to your vile affection, because those thoughts was in your mind. So the Most High gave you up to those demons. Continue.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is...
Yeah, so even the women did change the natural use, which is for her to lay on her back, all right, or on her knees, all right, and be plowed by a man. Continue.
Okay. For even their women did change the natural use unto that which is against nature.
What's against nature? 2 women, all right, so-called, which that's not sex. That's just some wild, bugged out, satanic shit, vile shit. Yeah. All right, because sex is when a man takes his rod, all right, and when a woman's a virgin, he cuts, all right, he breaks that membrane, all right, and the blood comes out. That's when sex occurs. After that, that's just intercourse. Continue.
All right, verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lust